VDL gives Boris the cold shoulder as EU Union's £77 billion flagship initiative cut off with UK. The UK has been left out of the European Union's £77 billion flagship initiative aimed at securing Europe's global competitiveness due to the ongoing row over the Northern Ireland Protocol. Horizon Europe is the EU's key funding programme for research and innovation which aims to tackle climate change, help to achieve the UN's Sustainable Development Goals and boost the EU's competitiveness and growth. However, a recent report has revealed the UK has been left out of the scheme despite other non-EU countries being granted associate membership on Tuesday. Non-EU countries Georgia, Israel, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, Montenegro, North Macedonia and Serbia were all granted associate membership of Horizon Europe on Tuesday. The Telegraph has reported the EU is preventing Britain from joining because it does not trust the British government due to the ongoing row over the Northern Ireland Protocol. A European Commission spokesman told the Telegraph, the UK's association to Horizon Europe and other EU programmes will be finalised in due course. This requires a level of trust that the attached conditions will be complied with. The move comes as UK's Brexit Minister Lord Frost has repeated threats to trigger Article 16, a move which would suspend Northern Ireland trade rules. However, Maros Sefcovic, the European Commission Vice President, has stated a breakthrough in negotiations over medicine supplies to Northern Ireland could unlock the protocol talks in Brussels. Lord Frost told Mr Sefcovic the UK would prefer not to trigger Article 16, which was welcomed by the European Commission Vice President. I welcome the change of tone in discussion, Mr Sefcovic said after weeks of threats and counter-threats over the controversial clause. I'm convinced that the issue of medicines could be a blueprint for how to approach and solve together the remaining outstanding issues. The Irish government has joined many world leaders urging the UK not to trigger the article and has warned the move will likely spark retaliation from the EU which could result in a trade war. Ireland's deputy leader Leo Varadkar said last month, "The message I'd send to Boris Johnson is that we have an agreement in relation to Northern Ireland, we have an agreement in relation to trade with the European Union, don't jeopardise it. You were part of negotiating it, you own it, it was hard won. It's a mistake to think that by escalating tensions or by trying to withdraw from any part of it, that you'll end up with a better deal, you won't." Progress on rules restricting the flow of goods between the UK and Northern Ireland has been said to be disappointing, but discussions on the issue were described as constructive. In another news, the UK Digital Economy Minister Chris Philp confirmed Wednesday that online gaming affordability checks would be one of the upshots of an ongoing review of the nation's Gambling Act. But they would be proportionate, he said. That means gamblers will not have to provide information about their income and monthly outgoings if they lose more than £100, $132, within a matter of weeks, as had been proposed. Critics argued such checks would be astonishingly intrusive and a threat to civil liberties. There are also concerns this measure would decimate the betting industry, as well as sports like horse racing that rely on it for funding while pushing problem gamblers towards the unregulated black markets. The industry has warned that horse racing could lose out on £60 million, $79 million per year from bookmakers, as recreational gamblers would be dissuaded from betting by the intrusive checks. The government launched a review of the 2005 Gambling Act a year ago, saying it was no longer fit for purpose in the digital age. The act liberalized online gambling, launching one of the most permissive regulatory frameworks in the world. And it preceded the advent of the first smartphone in 2 years. Now there's a backlash. Many of the reforms under discussion revolve around the wave of advertising in sports and the way people are exposed to gambling marketing on the internet. There have also been talks of capping online gambling bets at £2, $2.60. The £100 affordability checks were first suggested by Labour MP Carolyn Harris, who chairs the all-party legislative group conducting the review. But speaking at the Gamble Award annual conference yesterday, Philp said the £100 threshold won't make the final cut. As the Gambling Commission has said, demanding payslips or bank statements from every customer spending £100 or so is likely to be unwelcome, disruptive, and disproportionate to the risks, but there is a level that is appropriate, he said, but there is a level